about sustainability.
Our guests move over to this beautiful table here, escorting Engineer Michael. I would invite Professor Tenebe, our very highly esteemed Professor Vincent Adobe Tenebe, to join them to unveil the book. Immediately, the book, CNG in Car Installation Made Easy. And then Prof is our able chief launcher. Prof, sir, we'll have you on the side of the table to join. The writer is our chief technical officer, Engineer is
Having been invited to this program in my capacity as the former Vice Chancellor of the university, I also have the honor to represent the chief launcher of this wonderful documentation, Engineer Dr. Abubakar Isa, who is unable to be present here because he's on his way from the UK now. He thought he could be here before this program, but circumstances did not allow that. So I am representing Engineer Dr. Abubakar Isa, who is a fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, to launch this book. And I think we will unveil it now, and then I will deliver his message as the chief launcher of the book. Okay. Engineer Abubakar Isa is a renowned engineer, and he has also participated in so many programs that for development. And I want to say that he's one of the engineers that contributed to the building of this university. He's a friend to the university, and he's a friend to so many universities in this country. He has instructed me, and we had a telephone conversation with him, that he will launch this book with a sum of 5 million naira. And he's going to take 12 copies of the book. 10 copies of the book will be distributed between the National Open University of Nigeria, the University of Maiduguri, Ahmadu Bello University, and the University of Abuja. So these copies will be distributed to the libraries. So I have the honor and privilege with all the wonderful executives here to unveil this book now, so that the launch will continue. So do we kindly, please. I think you have bigger problem. Ladies and gentlemen, even though I'm not the book reviewer, but I want to say that I scanned through this book. I am not an engineer, I'm an agriculturist. by virtue of being an agriculturist, I also read some notes about agricultural engineering. And my popular subject in engineering is the engineer in society. I have gone through this book and I congratulate the author because today I now know the simple definitions of LPG, CNG, and so on and so forth. So this is a very beautiful book, and I'm sure the reviewer will do a good judgment to it. I recommend that you all read it and you'll be well educated. Before now, I thought LPG used to be liquefied pure gas. I didn't know that it was liquefied petroleum gas. And I congratulate the author, especially that she's a female engineer, and that's why she's very thorough. Congratulations, and God bless you for the job you are doing. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. You can just pass the microphone to Engineer Mike.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Professor. I want to commend Engineer Joyce Dasa Adams for the book. Definitely makes us very proud in the engineering profession. Like Professor, I'm an engineer, but I'm also a farmer. So I get it both. And this book, I believe, begins to set a standard for the industry, because whenever you are pioneers, one of the key things we have to do is to leave a record behind and to an instruction manual for the next generation to improve upon. And so in my own private capacity, I will communicate a significant sum to you. Of course, I'm a public officer, so there's very little I can say in public.
Thank you, sir.
But I will be taking 10 copies and I will be communicating that sum to you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Permit me to stand on the existing protocol. Engineer Joyce Dasa Adams is a personal friend. I'm here in the capacity to represent my co-marshal, and also a friend of her invited me to personally be here in my private capacity. And because of this, I will also launch 5 copies of this for our library. I'm the transport officer of the Corps, and this will go a long way. I also want to use this opportunity to talk, to invite or to plead with the director of PCN, Presidential Committee on CNG Initiative, to find a way of how we can train our personnel on how to engage in CNG installation and maintenance. Because we have plenty fleet of vehicles across the country. I want to ask all stakeholders that can assist us after this program to work with me and CNG, so that we'll talk with the commercial and see how I will personally brief him on this and see how we can work. I've already talked with Prof after his lecture, and I'll talk with more and see how we can go. So I will launch this with 50,000 on my private capacity.
Thank you, sir. You can just pass the microphone. 1 minute, please, just because of time, please. Thank you.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I am not aware of what I'm supposed to do, all right? Honestly, because I was just called to come and join here, okay? I am not an engineer, but I have 3 brothers that are engineers, and they made it really big, in the department. But the most important thing for me, as a former Minister for Women Affairs and Youth, is the fact that she's a lady that produced this book. The engineering field has always been male. So I am very lucky to be here, honestly, to look at this. I have to consult with Hajia Mariam on the books I'm going to buy, who I'm going to donate it to, okay, and how much I'm going to pay for the books I'm going to buy to donate.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. On behalf of the World Safety Organization, we'll take 5 and I'll communicate the sum to you. Thank you after this.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Engineer Joyce. The Honorable Minister of Petroleum Resources, Gas, shall be informed, and then I'm sure we'll get back to you. Congratulations and well done.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Dr. Kabiru Moazu, representing Honorable Minister of Innovation, Science and Technology, Chief Uche Geoffrey Naji. I must say that I commend the author of this book, being a lady and a fellow engineer. Yeah, it's a step forward in a direction we are ready to commit our resources and our lives. I would like to take the part of my big brother here. As a public servant, I don't like to mention any figure in public, but all the same, I will get across to my boss. I will get your contact, every information that we need. I will get it from you, and I will let you at a later time. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Good afternoon. All protocols duly observed. My name is Engineer Mohamed Sani Aya, representing the Rector Nigerian College of Aviation Technology, Zaria. I want to congratulate and commend and the young engineer that produced this book, and also I will inform her that her work should not stop at motor vehicle conversion only. We have some diamond aircraft that we are about to really convert them into CNG. So your effort should gear toward that in your next edition of your book. To the contribution, my rector said he's going to talk to the chairman CNG for the donation going to be given to for this book. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I must say that we are pleased that it's a fellow engineer that has done this, blazed the trail, because I can assure you others that are stakeholders in that new idea will also begin to produce some things, but the engineers have come forward to show that it's actually an engineering idea. So we congratulate you, Engineer Joyce. On behalf of the DG Energy Commission of Nigeria, I won't be able to tell you precisely how much, but we'll need 5 copies. So please keep in touch so that we can sort it out. Thank you very much and congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Dr. Olayode Olashukwu, representing the EVC of National Agency for Science and Engineering Infrastructure. Let me start by saying that this is highly commendable, and personally, I don't think I've seen any book written in Nigeria by a Nigerian on CNG conversion. This is the first. So, and that is highly commendable, and not only that, from an engineer, and not only that, in a time like this, that we're even having our president in NSC as a woman. So we're having the first and the first. Yeah, I may not be able to make a promise now on behalf of my chief executive, but if this had earlier been communicated to us, I know we would have done something here, and possibly even before today, you would have received the alert. But I will communicate with him, and whatever his response is, we'll get back to you very soon. Thank you.
I equally like to stand on the existing protocol. Please, Madam Adams' efforts in coming up with this book is highly commendable. We've known her for some time as Auto Lady, and NADDC has been partnering with her in the name of repairs and maintenance of vehicles. So in that same vein, for us to come up with these innovations in CNG in car is a highly commendable effort. I would like to reach out to my Director General too for us to be able to make our own contributions in regards to this. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, distinguished guests, our author, and ladies and gentlemen. Robinson Ejila, my name, Professor of Energy Studies. I am very delighted to be here in person to show solidarity for Engineer Joyce Dizadam in three capacities. First, as my student. So I was directly involved in the process that molded these geese, or this goose that is laying the golden egg. That is one. And secondly, I have a privilege of a position of serving as the chairman of the Technical Education, Research and Advisory Board of Autogas Nigeria. And at the same time, I'm also an engineer. So in the light of this solidarity, which I demonstrate, I would want to commend in a very special way the author for writing this well thought out book. And not only that, she didn't stop there. She also gave me the privilege and the opportunity to do the foreword for this particular book. So it's a work in progress, and we'll not relent to make sure that this book becomes a very important learning resource and also teaching resource, especially in areas of technical education, training, and skills acquisition in this country, in a sector that is one of the most sought after all over the world today. I will make a personal contribution, of course. Some copies from my bookshelf, because whether I like it or not, it's a relic of history that this is a product of someone had groomed in the past. And of course, I'm going to give some copies. I'll donate to the schools where we teach. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Thank you so much. The name is Mohammed Atojoko. I represent Alhaji Sule Salifu Enehi, the Executive Chairman, Kogi State Internal Revenue Service. He has asked me to pick 2 copies. We are the Revenue Service. We don't launch. When you present, before I leave here tomorrow, I will ask Ajia, because we got this invitation last week. And me, as an author, he has asked me to be here. The pattern of the letter, I'll let Ajia know, so that I go tomorrow with 2 copies. As an author myself, I will not confuse my chairman. I will convince him to do something, Ajia. And by way of addition, we have converted 3 of our vehicles to CNG. Innocent Motors did that for us, because it's always our supplier. We've done 3.
Autogas did it.
Okay, Autogas did it. But we send it to...
They are innocent motors done by converted by Autogas.
Sorry for that. And our drivers are not happy, but they are happy now. They are happy now. In my personal capacity too, I'm trying to bring up a book, the benefit of the use of CNG in Nigeria. Thank you so much. I will pick 2, then the design of the letter, I'll let Ajia know, so that we can get something for my co-author. Thank you so much.
Thank you for all your support. Engineer Joss is our Chief Technical Officer, Autogas. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma. And just before we go, on the back of this book, we have an initiative. There's someone that has not spoken. No, I will get to that. We have an initiative that we quickly would also like to launch with our guests here. I would like to welcome the Austria team. On the 22nd of February, the first advocacy walk for CNG will be happening in Nigeria. It's called Nigeria Walk for CNG. And we are happy to have our PCNGI Chief Executive unveil the materials for that particular walk. Can you please give him the honor. So that is the certificate that will be presented for those participating in the work. These are the vests for that work. Can we remove the ribbons? I guess that's the idea. Thank you. So this is the first advocacy in the country, advocacy work for CNG. It is going to be one of the biggest events in the year 2025, and we are also very happy to have the buy-in of the PCNG family. Thank you so much for joining us. So this is a great advocacy work that we'll be having and hosting on the 22nd of February with our partner, Autogas Nigeria Limited. Thank you very much. The first of its kind. While we are going through the book review, I'll just make a quick presentation from my MD. MD, man. So just quickly for Engineer Abubakar Isa, our great supporter today, our chief launcher. Please let her have a microphone.
My big brother representing my younger brother. Professor Tinebi representing Engineer Abubakar Isa. I'm at the center. I'm proud of both of you. Please do present this to him on behalf of Autogas and tell him we appreciate him, we thank him for all his support. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, please give him, next is the Chief Executive, PCNGI.
My dear brother, we are proud of you. Be rest assured that we'll always be there to support you. I'm at the center. I have my brother there, and Dr. Ibrahim, and I have you here. CNG must succeed. We're going to work together, synergize together. All we are after is to have an enabling environment for our citizens. Thank you. We appreciate you.
Next is our distinguished Dr. Ibrahim.
My dear brother, I just want you to know that we are not going to disappoint you.
Give me.
Engineer Mike, he has always been there. Since we started 2021, he will say, Haji, you should not deviate. A time is coming that the government will take this as a project. And to Allah be the glory, the time has come. He's been encouraging us, and whenever we have advocacy training anywhere, he will make sure that he is there with us. We appreciate you. And the rest assured that we will not disappoint you. We will not disappoint the government. We will not disappoint Nigerians. Thank you.
He would also be receiving one on behalf of the Honorable Minister of State for Petroleum Gas.
On behalf of Autogas Nigeria Limited, we are presenting this to the Honorable Minister. He is not around, but he made sure he called his PAMSEC this morning to be here, and he was here. We appreciate him, and we appreciate the good job he's doing in the aspect of gas. Do extend our appreciation to him. Thank you.
We have another presentation for the DG of Naseni.
The DG of Naseni. If he's EVC, yes.
EVC.
Please do extend our appreciation to him. We sent him when we were having interface with our Kogi stakeholder, and he sent reps to us. He actually promised he would be here, but I know he is very busy. Tell him we are coming to look for money to continue the good job we are doing. We are helping him. We are private sector. We are singing the gospel of CNG on behalf of all the stakeholders here today. So tell him we are coming for his own support. And when we are coming, we are not going to give him notice. We just bump into him because we are coming for support. So do extend our position to him. Thank you.
Next, Dr. Soji Olalokun, World Safety Organization.
Thank you for what you are doing in the aspect of safety. We'll continue to do that advocacy to talk to Nigerians, and inshallah, we'll succeed together. Thank you on behalf of Autogas.
The DG Naseni.
DG NADDC. NADDC.
NADDC, please.
Dr. Noah, my dear brother, when we had our stakeholder session in Kogi, he was there with us throughout. The DG sent him, and in his own personal capacity, he was there, interface with our people over there. Who appreciate you, appreciate your DG. Please do extend our very limited. We are still coming back to you. Thank you.
The DG Energy Commission.
On behalf of Autogas Nigeria Limited, we are presenting this to the DG Energy Commission. Thank him for us on our behalf for his support. The very day he knew we were into CNG, he was so amazed. He said, Haji, I thought it's only politics you are doing. I never knew you are into this. And whatever we need, whatever support we need, he will be there to support us. Please do send our appreciation to him. Thank you. He's not in the country. He called me yesterday. Thank you.
Thank you. Do we have the representative of the Honorable Minister of Labor? Okay, thank you. So I think that will be all for that segment right now. No. Let me be sure. Hold on. Okay, but that will be all for now, please. We'll make more presentations later.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much for our guest. Okay. Yeah, we'll do a book review now. We have our reviewers who do 5 minutes of the review, and then the Minister of Science and Technology rep would come up immediately. Let's have Professor Albert Abegunde and Professor Malomo Babafemi to please quickly come up and do this review. And we want to say a big thank you to Engineer Michael. Thank you very much, sir, for your time today. We appreciate it.
On the table. Please.